We have our first Jigsaw Puzzle National Champion of the Year. Let's talk with the winner of the 2026 Colombia Nationals. Welcome, Rodrigo. Congratulations on your victory in Colombia. How do you feel?
Thank you. It felt excellent. I feel very pumped up, and I'm going to try to get that feeling going somewhere else. Maybe say Mexico or any other country. I hope I can go.
You are the first national champion anywhere in the world of 2026, so that's something to be proud of. What made you decide to attend? So you're from Mexico, first of all. What made you decide to attend Colombia's nationals?
It happened during the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship 2025. I got to know what it feels like to have a really good trip with friends, not only friends, but also friends. So it felt really good. And we were talking about, okay, where do we go next? And Colombia came up. We said, okay, it's not that far in time. We're kind of okay with going through with it. I think only my partner had already gone to Colombia. So we said, hey, let's go. And it was a go.
Awesome. And what was the atmosphere like? I was watching on the live streams and I liked they did the introductions and they mentioned a whole bunch of different countries and got all the participants from like Brazil, Mexico,
Yeah.
Colombia all doing their cheers at the beginning. But what was it like being there in person?
It was a very joyful occasion. It was very similar to what we saw and maybe even expected more from the Postal Championship on 2025. It really felt very good to have some commentators over there. I didn't know who they were, but they were commentating on it. They were on live stream on YouTube. They had all the setup for pictures. They had a very big area for us to puzzle around. Also, the place where the visitors were, they really had a good view of us, of the live stream on the picture. It was very easy to see, hey, who's winning, who's not winning. And it was, well, it felt very good to be in that joyful occasion.
Yeah, I loved the setup with the elevated stands for the spectators. And you also had the children or the kids going on at the same time, which I think
Yeah.
seeing yourself and all the other adult speedy puzzlers go, that's going to be some good inspiration for them. But what was when you opened up the bag and you saw the puzzle? What were your initial thoughts on it?
My initial thought was, I don't like it. I don't like those type of images, but also since I know I don't like them, I try to practice with them. I knew that was a puzzle that was from before. I didn't know that it was already used somewhere in the world in a championship, but I hadn't puzzled it before. As I said, it was not my type of image, but I tried to practice with those kind of busy and brush strokes that are not that clear.
Yeah, the art puzzles I find a bit challenging as well, but this puzzle was used in the Australia 2022 national championship, so it's been a while since this one has shown up um, at a championship. So I don't know if that's predicting what this year is gonna be like for some of the countries that repeat puzzles at nationals, but it should be kind of an alarm for some nationals going check out these older puzzles from 2022, 2023, and we'll see how it goes. You're going through
Yeah, it
the
could be.
Yeah, you're going through the round and no one's finished yet. I've rarely been in a situation where there's a possibility that I might actually win this. You have been in that situation
But do that.
a little bit more than I have. What was it like as you were approaching or getting? You have like maybe 100 pieces left or so. What's the feeling like where it's I have a chance at this?
Yeah, mostly the feeling is not that I have a chance at this, is that I feel someone is behind me. Like, hey, you have 5 pieces, he has three, go for it. Oh no, I have 100, he has 50, go for it. Like, okay, someone's gonna win. That kind of stress and anxiousness starts to creep in. and it's kind of hard to sometimes take the last piece and place it correctly.
Yeah, I love that mindset of you're still chasing somebody because there's no way to know if you're actually in first or not.
Yeah.
The Now, as the cameras do get closer to you, you have an idea that you are close to the top or close to the end. There was a moment though that made me laugh when I was watching. You are just a few pieces away, and the individual who is going to mark down your time, the volunteers who are great, for the most part, they are always great, accidentally hits your box top onto your puzzle while you were trying to get these last few pieces in. What goes through your mind when that happened?
Uh, well, two things came to my mind. First was like, what's happening? Similar to a puzzle quick that I know of on the Jigsaw Puzzle Championship. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And the second one was that I knew what was going to happen. I knew that it was beneath the puzzle box, but with that in mind, it was going to be like in the end of the puzzle. So if I already knew that they were coming around, taking the camera or above me, hey, it's going to happen now. So when it happened, I was just like for less than 1 second, like, okay, it happened. Okay, let's continue and end the puzzle.
And so yeah, you do win. You win a national championship. Is it your first national championship victory?
International one, yeah. National, no. I won Mexico's last year, first on individual, pairs, and teams.
Okay, so you know what the feeling's like then already. Was
All the attention.
what's the first thing when you finish and you realize you've won? What's the first thing that you do?
The first thing that I did or knew, somehow I heard someone say, "Oh, he made 1 hour and 5 minutes," and I was like, "That's way too slow," and I won. What? I upload a picture that, hey, here's my time. And then after that, I turn my face to the screen, 47 minutes. I'm like, hey, you lied to me. Immediately I thought, okay, how was my time? They showed me the little paper, took a picture of it, just not to forget. And I saw the time with 42 minutes. I was like, hey, that's a good time. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, an absolute excellent time, and it's also good that it's live streamed, so we have the video evidence regardless. Although it did cut out just as you finished the camera. It switched to a different camera just as you were placing your last piece, so we didn't actually see the official finish, but we all know what happened. And then second place was a few minutes behind you, so it wasn't a close finish. I did think it was Sandra who was in second place, and the two of you are pretty close throughout, and you just kind of pulled ahead in that last little bit. But it was still fun to see. What's it like winning a national competition in a different country?
It feels kind of, how can I call it? Like two things at once. Because it has happened before in Mexico that international guys from Colombia or Brazil come over and they take the prizes. So you feel like disappointed that someone came over and won it from you, but you also feel pumped up because, hey, how come someone else came in and won? So I need to make it better. I need to get better, practice more, see what can I do, and next time I'll go over there and win it over. So it's quite the two things, but on a different perspective. Since I was over there on another country, I felt like, hey, I won. Yes, I'm happy. But at the same time, I'm thinking, hey, these Colombians are pretty good. So next year, maybe they go to Mexico and they can win it over. So I can't get uh, confident in I'm going to win. So I need to practice more too.
Yeah, and as speed puzzling gets more popular, we're going to see more international winners. There was a few in Europe last year, so I expect similar things this year to happen. Really quickly, you also won the pairs competition. Uh, So congratulations to that as well. Two first places. You
Thank
get
you.
second in team, so podium in everything. You're also eligible for the prizes, which
Yeah,
is sometimes
of
rare
course.
for the
Yeah,
international guests. So that's a
yeah.
nice bonus too. How did you feel about the pairs competition?
The pairs, it was different. My partner also on Worlds. Something that happened, and it's quite curious, is that when we were going to start, he was very nervous and telling me that, "Hey, I'm not enough to be your partner. I'm not sure I want to be here. We're gonna lose." And he was like on the negative side. But I told him, "Hey, it have prizes. Those you can take home." And he was like looking for the one on the pairs. He saw the 3000. It was quite orangey, like an Africa scene. He saw it and he was immediately pumped up. So we came over to positive side and we brought it over.
Yeah, and congratulations. That's good motivation as well, having those prizes there. So good strategy by yourself to get your partner pushed to win it, and you did. So congratulations to the two of you for that. What's your overall thoughts on how the competition was in Colombia?
The competition was great. I felt it like an excellent event in any aspect. It was very good. The location, lighting, prices, of course, competition too. It was not like, oh, it's a landslide for Rodrigo and everything. Like, well, they said so, but it wasn't as easy as it looks, you know. Um, yeah, the organization was pretty good. We got to know a new a poster brand, a new local brand that Maria Andrea from Colombia just launched. It was very good to see different products, jewelry. Sometimes the store they have from Peru. There were some puzzles that I can't get through on Mexico or on the United States. It was very good to see local brands as well. The Ingenio, that's a local Colombian brand. They also had very good images. They, maybe some locals, some international, obviously, but it was a pretty good quality on the pieces as well. Uh, or overall, an excellent event.
That's great to hear. It's a good way to kick off the year with positive results like this. And I'm hoping that every other country that's going to be hosting nationals this year looks at what Colombia did. Started it off really well with it. Everyone was pumped up. The audience was happy. They had the live streams going and working, so everything was great to see. Will we see you at any other nationals events in or world events in 2026?
I'm not sure. I hope I can go, but it depends on the money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, being it so far, it's quite expensive. More or less, to get into perspective, like a month's wages is what we need to pay to get over there. Even if it's only for the event itself, with just the flight, maybe that's enough to get it. So it's quite expensive to go over there. On another country, the flight is less expensive, of course, but still, it's quite a stretch to go outside the country every year or every event that we have. I would love to.
Yeah, it would be ideal to be in Europe. I think they have the best options. There's so many places to go,
Yeah.
but us in North America, it's a lot more challenging to get to different national competitions. Uh,
Mhm.
that is, thank you so much for talking with me. Will we potentially see you up in a puzzled and chatty episode on here in the future?
I hope so. How did I do?
This yeah, this was great. It's so nice to talk to you. We did meet in Spain last year, and I'm so happy that that meeting happened. But thank you so much, Rodrigo, for taking this time to speak with me. Congratulations again on your multiple victories at the Columbia Nationals, and good luck with the rest of 2026.
Thank you. First of all.
Bye.